How do you like this music? Yeah. It's a bit something.
It's a bit
so
something.
We've got some controls, right? I can't pick that up. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
My inventory is here. Let's just check. So we got a scythe, we got some bread, we got a fire extinguisher, we got some bread, we got some bread, we got rubber frost, we got a deck of cards, and that's all we got. Okay.
How do we win?
That red tube looks familiar.
Okay. What can I
We
do
need to-
from this end with the tube system, though? Reverse bread? Ooh, that's my favorite sex position, too. Reverse bread.
That wouldn't be a very good use of this special ceremonial bread.
That's...
I don't know. Because bread is infinite, I feel like any use is a good use of special ceremonial bread.
It's the sophisticated and delicate hub of all communications here in the Department of Death.
Okay. Can I pick it up, though?
Not picking that up.
He's not picking it up.
That answers that question.
Yeah.
We need to
Can I
do a
interact with
thing.
this in some
I never
way?
touch anything more sophisticated and delicate than myself.
Like, we're
It's
clearly
locked.
on the right track here. But, like,
Yeah.
it's locked. Like, what? I don't really have, like...
Not
I'm-
right now.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna let me scythe it. I don't know, these playing cards? Why would this
Oh.
work? why did that work?
Too much air pressure.
Too much air pressure.
But he won't let me, like, I can't move any further to the left, and I can't go beyond this pipe down here. So it's not like there's some, like, valve I can turn. Does that mean I need to go back upstairs and put more bread in the thing?
I feel like no.
But, like, what else would we do? How else would we affect the air pressure?
I'm not sure.
The wheel won't budge.
Does he just turn it and turn it back? Oh, okay. That's probably good to do either way.
I don't know. I'm inclined to go shove some bread in the thing, man.
I mean, maybe.
But
But why would the cards work?
Well, the cards work only in that, like, I need to affect the machine somehow such that the card will apply enough stopping force. Because, like, the
Right.
fact that I can put the card in there means that, like, clearly that's a thing. There's a whole cutscene. They wouldn't bother with that.
Right.
So I'm thinking if I, like, break the machine a little bit with some ceremonial bread, then, I don't know, something question marks profit. It's just like, my inventory doesn't seem to contain anything else of use. Like, do you have any other thoughts? Because I feel like this is the next thing we need to do. I'm not sure.
No, you're definitely on
Other
the right
tasks
track.
we
I'm
really
trying to
had?
think.
Of course, this relies on the adventure game premise that, like, an infinite supply of clients will go to him up until the point that we are able to obtain one, and then that will be the one that is, like, plot critical.
Right.
Alright. Some bread. There's a very strong possibility this will not do the thing I want it to do.
Yeah.
Because, like, this may just draw the guy back in, and then, like, make it so I can't do anything. But I feel like I have to try it. Not the least of which because that individual bread that I just shoved in there wasn't in line with the other breads in my inventory because I got it at a different time, and that was really
Right.
starting to mess with me. I mean, since, like, his is locked, and, like, I don't think I can just, like, touch this while she's here. Doesn't seem like it. And, like, there aren't any valves down there, so it doesn't seem like the thing to do is to interact with it directly.
Yeah.
Seems like the only thing I can do is shove the card in.
But there's too much air pressure. How does one reduce the air pressure? I mean,
I'm
maybe
hoping
something
by
with.
putting some bread in it. Which is how I solve most of my problems, frankly.
I'm glad the dude's not here.
This bodes well. Alright, let's try to rub our inventory on a different thing that is not in our inventory.
You can do it.
Too much air pressure.
Doesn't seem like that had any measurable effect on anything.
Maybe
Which is
you're. What about that?
As a rule, I never
What about
touch
that?
anything more sophisticated and
That
delicate
fire
than myself.
extinguisher you got. Does that do anything? Or the balloon?
That's an interesting thought. I don't think the balloon would do anything here.
That's not on fire.
I don't know. It might be.
That's
fire.
not
Are
on
you sure?
fire.
I mean, there's probably some fire in there. Like a combustion engine operated such and such. Pretty sure the only purpose of the balloon is to make an annoying noise.
I think
I
you
believe
might
to
be
be
right.
relevant for something later. And he makes it sound like the fire extinguisher is only meant to put out fires, and not to bludgeon people, which is weird, because I mean, damn, I used the wrong one. Now there's just 2 discordant breads in my inventory. Screwed up real bad. The game may be unwinnable now.
As a rule, I never touch anything more sophisticated and delicate than myself. It's the sophisticate. I think that's the other end of Domino's message too.
I mean, I
could just get in there.
but like, just there's like a little lever on it. Could we pull the lever?
locked.
Could we just lever?
Not picking that up.
Maybe we have to do something from his. But like his is locked, right? Maybe we go talk to him. Let's go talk to him and see if something happens.
Okay. Talk to your rival.
Yeah, rival guy. It does
Right.
bother me to some extent that they are named Dom and Don,
Right.
and that they are not like identical twin characters or something asinine where they're basically the same thing. So what's new with you? Have you had any bread today?
I have. I actually just had some bread and oil with my pasta. It was
Hey-ho.
very good.
Was it
Yeah.
ceremonial in nature?
It was not ceremonial. It was very good,
I've
though.
got something else to tell you. Let's have it.
Let's tell him something. Let's tell him. We
You
used to
know,
work.
this used to be my office. Yeah,
should take it
I know.
from him.
I found your name on some comic books in the desk.
Why didn't we take the comic books with us?
I want
Give
my
it.
office back. Don't worry, you'll have years and years to enjoy it after I get promoted out and you're still here.
This reminds me of my brother's college roommate who like made the student film where like there's supposed to be like a mockumentary about like, you know, like one of those Weather Channel things where they talk about like the damage that storms do. And they like
Right.
interviewed a guy who got struck by lightning, but he didn't survive. He had gotten killed. And he's like, yeah, you know, in the afterlife, you don't really stop working. You kind of just work forever. And that's pretty much where we're at right now.
That is where
I
we're
think
at
we
right
should
now.
team up.
Okay,
Be
so
partners. Oh, Manny, I would, but I'm too intimidated. I could never be
Ouch.
partners with someone who was so much more of a man.
Quick, steal his bread.
Come on, I've seen your wife. Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow. Always a pleasure, Cal.
Oh, baby.
But he has no lips. Skull joke.
So what does he say when you put the card in exactly?
Too much air
No use
pressure.
for it. I think Don would call
Too much air pressure, meaning the card just like moves out of the way.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the implication.
deck of cards just wouldn't help there. Deck of cards just wouldn't help there.
I'm wondering if
So-
I could like break the vacuum seal by jamming one in this end or something.
Hey, Don,
Maybe you
get
need.
away.
Maybe it's not that you need to
Yes,
adjust the
doors.
type. Maybe it's something you need
Hey,
to do
get
to the
out of there,
cards themselves.
Calavera.
It's an interesting thought.
Like make them more rigid, or like allow them to like let some of the air pass through so they don't
I mean,
move
this
out of the way.
game, I don't believe this game, based on the interface, has in-inventory item
Like
combination.
mixing?
Yeah. Maybe I can make it, Uzi.
Deck of cards just wouldn't help there.
I know, I will gamble him for his client. Let's play poker.
There you go.
Deck of
That's a good
cards
idea.
just wouldn't help there.
That didn't work either. I don't know, let's talk to, floor secretary, who simultaneously works for everyone and no one. Sup,
What does
lady?
she got?
Give me a good one.
Come on, I know you work for another man besides Don.
What are you talking about?
I know you take memos for Hurley sometimes.
Ah, Manny,
Early?
just beat it, will ya?
Who's Hurley?
Hurley is our rival. Dom is
Oh.
the boss.
The names are so good.
Where is everybody?
Oh, Manny, did you forget what day it is today?
Oh man, did I come in on Saturday again?
It's the Day of the Dead. Everybody's back in the land of the living, visiting their
Yeah.
families like we should be.
Huh.
It's true, you should be.
Seems like a major detail to gloss over, but do we really want to go to the land of the living? Because we saw that place. We
No, it
miss
looked
those
awful.
guys.
I do not miss those guys.
I think I need this information.
Does she have any items that you could take from her?
I don't think so. I think I can ask her about the 3-hole punch, and then she just makes a snarky joke.
Could I take your whole punch?
Ha! I doubt you could take my half punch.
We've been here before.
So, but why does the whole punch? Why is the whole punch there if it's not useful?
Maybe it will be later. Or maybe it's useful, we just don't take it.
Oh, look at you. Because I feel like every other item we've seen, we've been able to, like, pick up. Oh!
What are you doing?
That's
Just
a good question,
marking
though.
cards, honey.
Because, like, what do I expect this to do for me? I mean, I'm gonna go shove it in a thing, because that's what we do. But I'm not
It'll let
entirely
the air
sure.
through.
So, like... But, like, does that really help? Because, like, if there's enough, like, kinetic force for the thing to move the card out of the way, I don't feel like this solves the problem.
Well, there's not. It's not just about kinetic force, right? Because it's stopped. So it's not just about the tube. It's about the air continuing to push the tube. So if the air is able to go by the tube, then the tube should stay in place.
Yeah, but the tube also, like, fills up the whole pipe. So, like, air shouldn't really be able to get around it.
I mean, that's fair.
Oops. Yeah, there's a special card.
Oh, I see.
No whammies.
Mercedes Colomar, client number 9308, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, look at that.
Time of death, yada, yada, yada. Aha, positive attributes. Volunteered time reading stories to dying children.
Oh, shit.
That's good. That's really good. I think you're it,
That is good.
Mercedes Colomar. I think you're the one for me.
The game has taken over control.
You get a cutscene.
This scene has been cut.
What got into you? That was a company
Whoops.
car.
Oh yeah, and it's even better company now. I'm in.
Look at how trustworthy he is with his bloodshot eyes and his manic screaming.
Oh my god.
I like how the remastered version has really not done anything to the quality of the rendering of this cutscene. It is very pixels.
Buenos dias.
It is many pixels.
You're not the nurse?
No?
You're not here to give me my medication?
No, but I am here to ease your pain.
Guess they couldn't save me, huh?
No. But there's still a
No,
chance
it's
you could
totally
save me.
fine. Meeting a talking skeleton, that's
a
totally
lot of
fine for
responsibility,
you.
Mr. Calavera. What makes you think I've been all that good?
Miss Colomar,
Meche, please.
Meche. I can see it in
Meche?
your face and in your file here,
I
where
think,
it says you're
I think-
entitled to a first-class
Isn't that
ticket.
the
to-
professor's order from Starbucks?
Nowhere.
Like a
What?
grande
Did I
meche?
do something wrong?
Not according to your bio. It was spotless. At least the part I read was.
I'm not sure I like the implication, Mr. Calavera.
So, like, who in this world is in charge of, like, enforcing that? Because, like, it's confusing to me how these records exist, but, like, there's, like, some secret force that, like, isn't keeping the records that could somehow call you on something, like, doing something shady. Like, how does that work?
Right. What will you say to her?
I will say... I don't know. Do you have any particular feeling? I feel like I don't want to confront her because we barely know her.
Just
like
see if she's got anything about her past. She'll say no.
Okay.
Anything about your past you haven't told me?
Quite a bit, considering I've told you nothing.
Did you kill much when you were alive?
Did you kill much when you were
Like,
alive?
how often?
Very little.
Very little. That seems like a reasonable amount of killing.
That's a
We've
weird,
done.
weird way to phrase that.
That is. Perhaps we should clarify.
Never killed anybody?
I have to confess, I never killed anybody.
That sounds like a
Nice.
different answer than, like, not
Not
much.
even a teensy
Not
bit
even a
kill?
teensy
Maybe I
bit.
just wasn't trying hard enough.
That's a fair point.
Ever cheated on your
Ever
taxes?
cheated on your taxes?
I've never paid taxes in my life.
Aha.
I've never made enough money to be taxed. You know, it's mostly been all volunteer work.
Uh-huh.
Ah. Mean
Into
animals?
Oh no, I love animals. Once, when I was volunteering at an animal shelter,
At band
Just
camp.
stop right there.
just the word litter.
Litter?
Oh, God. Is that the best you can do?
Ouch.
Why don't you just tell me the name of the movie you would like to
Work
see?
with me, Mitchie. Give me some dirt.
Well, I could do something bad right now if that would help.
Wouldn't
Oh,
count.
baby.
Sorry.
Is that skeleton offering to bone you?
Yes.
You a
It's a
big
lot easier for
shoplifter?
skeletons, as you
well,
know.
they accused me of it once.
Really?
But it wasn't my fault. That puppy followed me out of the store.
Oh.
Oy vey.
Well, I'm just gonna exhaust these options.
Ever cheated on your husband?
Might as
Mr.
well.
Calavera, there's no ring on my finger.
There's also no
Ooh,
flesh
she's
on your
right.
finger
I
either.
don't.
guess you'll just
I
have to
don't see a
trust
ring
me
on
then.
that finger.
I give up.
As it turns
Don't say that, Manny.
out. I mean, this seems like a reasonable question to ask.
Are you sure you're Mercedes Colomar?
Yes. Would you like to see my birthmark?
I mean, I didn't.
You have
see
no
when you were
skin.
alive.
Sure. Where is it?
It's wherever you guys put my skin.
You know what I
Ah,
have to do?
skull joke.
Skull.
Sorry to be so much trouble, Mr. Calavera.
It's no trouble, but please.
The problem
call me
is, at this point, if we ask anyone about it,
You got an achievement.
I
I know that because I see a large, big
Because
black
you
box
see
on the
nothing.
screen.
The thing is, if we ask anyone about the situation to try and like square it away,
I'm
they
sorry.
will know we
I
did
let you
something
down,
super
Manny.
shady. Should we use your computer? Let's try using our computer before I go poking
That's a good
around
idea.
other people. I don't think it'll do anything because I assume that's basically the point. But
I just don't understand it. Why can't I find anything good for Meche? Not portable.
I'm gonna be honest
Maybe-
with you at this point. I don't remember a lot of details of the story, which is actually one of the reasons why I wanted to play this game now that it is
Right.
remastered.
Right.
Because it has been, I think we established something like 15 years, you know.
Oh, snap.
Like between 15 and 20 years since I've played this game.
Hey, Funny Bones! In my office! Now! You vandalized company property
Oh, shit.
in order to obtain secret information so you could take your illegally modified company car and your unregistered driver and run Domino here off the road!
Right.
All in order to steal a client from
Ouch.
her legitimate agent!
There's
Yes.
nothing legitimate about this place. You give all the good clients to Domino.
Oh,
Manny,
snap.
Now I'm embarrassed for you. You've embarrassed the whole office. I'm going to call the woman in here so you can apologize to her yourself. Ava, send in Ms. Colomar, please.
She left about 15 minutes ago, sir. She said she
What?
had a long walk ahead of
That was
her.
a long walk down that hallway.
Walking? She had a ticket on the number 9. Why does she think she has to walk?
That's the best package I could find for her.
Now you see why I give all the good clients to Domino.
But wait, it doesn't
I
make
wonder-
any
That woman was
sense.
a saint and a shoo-in for a double-end
It
ticket
it
that
doesn't
she's
make
not
any
going to
sense
get
for
because
the
you
boss
just
to
couldn't
know that she has a
find
ticket on the
it.
train
Now,
if the
because
computer
of
system
your
doesn't have any record of her
she's
doing
out
good
there,
deeds.
on her own,
I wonder if his
walking by
computer is
herself through
hacked.
the petrified forest, facing the demons of the underworld, alone and unprotected. This is her reward after a lifetime of hardship and public service? Her destiny stolen by some overreaching salesman looking for a fat commission he didn't deserve.
Right.
Oh, shit.
I don't have a lot of
Get in there
points to
and
argue
stay
with
put
him.
Until the boys downtown tell us what they
He
want
got you
done
good.
with you. Someone's gonna take the fall for this, Calavera.
Does that name
and
on the
it
door
ain't
say
gonna be
Meg?
me.
Does it? Or I didn't see it.
I believe it did. Although we're in Gladys's office in the
We are.
garage. Ew.
Ooh, ick. It came out like soft serve ice cream, but judging by the smell, I think it's auto body filler.
So I assume if I try to just leave,
Hey, is anybody out there?
Hello. Oh,
you're
who's
being
that?
guarded.
Manuel, have you thought about what you have done?
Who are you?
I don't know who that is. Who
Who's
are
out
you?
there? I'm you, or rather, I was you years ago. Yeah, well,
What?
I'm me now, so get lost.
Time paradox? Dude.
Manny! Manny! Manny!
What are they gonna
do to me? I don't want to alarm you, Agent Calavera, but have you ever seen a man sprouted?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Sprouted? Then you don't know. There's nothing more horrible than the bite of the sprouter. Its deadly stinger spreads a green disease through every calcified pore on your body,
Like
leaving
they
you veined
plant like a
with roots
seed
and
and it just like breaks your bones?
steadily growing thicker and thicker.
I think that's
until
what we're
you
talking
crash
about.
and bloom out in a horrifying bouquet of pain and fragrant suffering.
It's a
Screaming
comedy.
until your mouth fills with petals and your nostrils shoot out thorny stems and
Jesus.
the bulbs sprout in your eyes.
Jesus
leaving
Christ.
nothing but a
It's
patch
still
of
going.
flowers on the ground
Yeah,
swarming with
that's-
butterflies. Are you
Uh-huh.
done? Yes. No, I've never seen that.
That's pretty good. Oh, and you can have him tell you again.
Get cracked, flunky. I don't need any chatter right now. I see you still have a lot of anger issues, my friend.
I haven't had
I'll
much
come
time to
back
resolve
when your
them.
head is clear.
considering. Next time we will try to escape this small room.
Next time we will.
Some fatty in a fez.
Who is the fat man, I wonder? And how does he fit into this
How
sinister
can you be
puzzle?
fat with no body?
Big boned, Tech. He's
Oh my
big
God.
boned.
What are you working
Skull
on
joke.
there?
I'm trying to get this radio working so we can use it in
Hashtag
the
skull
field,
joke.
but it looks